Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, today I want us to look at how we can combat the issues of life. Once we are in this life, there is no how we can avoid life's crisis. There's no how we can avoid the storms of life because even Jesus Christ faced such storms while he was on earth. So if Jesus Christ faced tribulations and stuff, how much more we human? So there is no how we can avoid it. There's no how we can maybe that is by the time we even face it, it shows that God is trying to like um as in we are growing, like God is trying to like check us to see, before God can give you something big, like before a big miracle can come one way, that person will undergo some tests. That's how it is, like this steel they use for bridges. If they tell you what the test these steels undergo before they become useful to bridge constructions, you will know that it takes a lot. So um for us to be ripe for every miracle, we must do what? Undergo series of tests. And these tests are what we see as what? Tribulations and the storms of life. It can come in diverse ways. So I want us to understand that number one, how will I put it? Number one, um and no, no number one, how will I put it, how to combat it. So one, pardon me, like high school I go. So one, firstly, we need to what? Rest in the Lord. By resting in the Lord doesn't mean we should be sluggish or sleeping physically. No, rest in the Lord means having the having the faith that God will take us out of that storm. Because He is in charge of the storm. So it's for us to what? Rest in His word. Rest with the hope that the Lion of the tribe of Judah will get us out of it. So that is what I mean by resting in the Lord. So, when Jesus Christ was in the sea with his disciples, when they had that storm in the sea, what was he doing? He was sleeping. And when the disciples woke him up, he said he commanded the wind to be still, as in the storm to be still. And that was it. He didn't even do much. He only spoke the word and the storm became calm. So, what am I saying? Even the disciples were like, how can he be sleeping in this kind of turbulence and stuff like that? So that's the rest I'm talking about. He knows who got him. He knows he's going nowhere. He knows that's that crisis will not destroy them. Yeah, so that's the rest I'm actually talking about. Knowing that the one that controls the universe is in charge of the storm. Yeah. Then secondly, we need to what? Rebuke the contrary wind. You see, when Jesus Christ was sleeping and the disciples woke him up, what did he do? He just rebuked the wind. He spoke the word. He did not rebuke the devil. No, he spoke to the wind. That is to show us that every storms of life hears. They have ear to hear. So by the time we speak and rebuke that storm back to hell, he will obey. We rebuke it immediately, it will return back to hell. So we need to be what? Bold and courageous to rebuke every storms of life that comes our way. Because most times we will say, okay, we've been rebuking, why is it that the storms have not gone and stuff like that? There is something. God has time for every what? Miracle. We shouldn't give up. We should keep on rebuking it. Because by the time we are waiting for answers, there is something. God is actually working behind the scene. Most times when we are delayed in our miracles and stuff like that, it simply means that God is behind the scene working something greater, because his ways are not our ways. So he's behind the scene doing something that when it shows up, we appreciate him better. So we shouldn't give up. We should keep on rebuking the the contrary wind, which is the storms of life. No matter how ugly it seems, we should speak and rebuke the wind. That's two. Then the last one is we should be what? Fearless. We shouldn't be we shouldn't be fearful, because it takes courage to rebuke the wind. When you are jittering and say, you headache, get out. The headache will laugh at you as in. But when we are bold and bold, we will confront that wind with audacity. You know, no guts, no glory. So if we don't have the guts to rebuke the wind, there's no glory to celebrate, or there's no glory to embrace. So we need to what? Be very, very bold and courageous to speak to the contrary wind to take his leave. And that's it. And that's it. So we need to what? Be fearless. We need to rest in the word, and we need to speak to the contrary wind. That is how to combat the issues of life. Yeah. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and do contribute in the comment section concerning this topic. Yeah. Gracias.